Welcome to Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. In this week's episode, the boys start their first adventure into unboxing blind boxes. They each tell a life-changing story and find a new way to obtain your lucky numbers and fortune. Enjoy the show.
All that stuff.
Fucking solar flares.
Yeah. That's all they're mining the moon.
Oh man, we need to mine the moon. Jesus Christ. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Joshua, how you doing, buddy?
Hello everybody. I'm doing okay. I have to admit, normally I got a ton of energy, so I'm going to rely on everybody in the classroom today to give me a little bit of energy. I look to my co-host Sean over here to give me a little bit of juice, some inspiration. So hopefully Sean has something for me, or, as Sean likes to say, during your workout, you're just going to be bored because there's going to be a lot of silence during this podcast. So hopefully we got something for you guys today on this.
Can you imagine an hour full of silence? Bro, that would be shitty as fuck. And speaking of that, your workout starts right now, so get that shit going. And I want to give a special hello to every new listener, and all you old listeners. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Joshua, I want to start things off a little differently. We put out a teaser trailer last week, Joshua. Our first social media endeavor, Did you see that video, Joshua? Did you see the video in question?
I did. It picked up. It popped up on my feed, and to everybody, Sean did not tell me about this surprise, so it was even a surprise to me as well. So if it surprised some of you,
it was a surprise.
Join the club. I didn't even get a ticket. I'm here with you guys, and I didn't even get a ticket to that surprise. So thank you. No, it was really cool.
It was a spur of the moment kind of thing, Joshua. So if anybody is coming to watch that unboxing, we will do that at the end of the episode because that's usually how this works. It's on our fun find section. But I just want to give people a little taste of what we got, Joshua. So a little preview. We got these blind boxes. All right. I have 9 blind boxes, and the goal is to get the entire set. All right. So these are the kind of little guys that we can get. Spoiler alerts. But blind boxes, never been opened. So, end of the episode. We'll unbox one of these guys per week for the next 9 weeks. And who knows, maybe we give one away. Other than that, Joshua, let's go ahead and start things off the way we always start things off. Do we have any fun finds fun finds. See, my brain skipped ahead there. Do we have any reasons to drink, Joshua? Any national holidays? World records? What do you got, buddy? What do you got? You better have something up that arsenal.
I do try my best to come up with some kind of content for everybody who listens to this. But the only thing I was able to come up with, because we did just get out of St. Paddy's Day. So if you were one of those people that did celebrate St. Paddy's Day, I do have a brief history on St. Paddy's Day. I didn't go into crazy detail because I leave that to the textbooks. I always like to tell everybody I am not a professor. I am not a teacher. I'm merely somebody that you are listening to, or if you're watching, I'm somebody on screen who provides some sort of information. So here's what I got.
Wait a minute, Joshua. You told me you were a doctor, and then you put 2 fingers in my butt.
I don't think that was me. I think you slipped and fell on somebody else's finger because it'd be a little hard for me to do since you're way up in Washington and I'm down here.
I did have a dream after that. I was eating chocolate with my hands. Ooh. So that might have something to do with it.
Jesus. That must have been a hell of a dream. I think this is where we cut.
It was a hell of a dream.
And we do not talk about creamy, chocolatey fingers because nobody wants to hear about peanut butter poo hand. I don't think so. Nobody's listened to that.
I don't know. Somebody will.
Yeah, but I do have a little bit of brief history. So if you enjoyed a little bit of green beer or whatever you do for St. Patrick's Day, I have a brief history. So for your brief history of St. Patrick's Day began as a feast day in observance of St. Patrick, believe it or not. Duh. The patron saint of Ireland. Yeah, who knows? It was named after the guy or, who it was for. Yeah. The holiday evolved into a secular celebration of Irish culture, green beer, and anything with a shamrock on it, believe it or not. Yeah. I mean, I guess, right? I guess. St. Patrick was born in Rome, Britain, in the late 14th century and was kidnapped at the age of 16 and taken to Ireland as a slave. Oh, man. That must have been, 16, turned into slavery. Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
Well, guess what? He escaped, but returned about 432 CE to convert the Irish to Christianity, believe it or not.
Wow. So they brainwashed him? Is that how that worked? They kidnapped him, then brainwashed him, then he escaped?
I don't know, but apparently St. Patrick's Day is a big deal. You did mention it gives us, people reason to drink. I got my buddies back here in the background, a couple dogs.
I was about to ask you about those buddies. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look good, buddy. They AI generated again?
That was actually hand drawn, Sean. I've been building up from the episode. Yeah, I've been drawing that painstakingly over the last 5 minutes to get that in the background there.
That is incredible. I like the attention to detail. Those dogs are drinking what looks to be beer, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's steampunk inspired. I don't know if you can tell. He's got a nice
steampunk inspired.
He's got a robot hand. It may be a little blurry for some.
I can't see that, but
he's got a robot hand.
That'd be amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Maybe we'll zoom in on that thing in post or something. It's pretty cool.
Zoom it in. Mia, zoom that shit in right now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well,
so then what happened, Joshua? So then what else happened?
What do you mean what else happened? What else? I mean,
he converted people to Christianity and then that was it? They made a holiday after him?
Again, it's called a brief summary of St. It's not called, I'm going to read the whole textbook for you, Sean, or anybody else listening. If you're interested in St. Patrick's, you could look it up yourself. But I think most of us celebrate that, St. Patrick's Day to drink and hang out with friends and celebrate. I mean, I had to work, so if some of you had it off, lucky you, because I had to work.
I too had to work that day, but I am wearing green in honor of St. Patty's Day. So there you go. Joshua, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. It's the lighting. It's my natural skin color is green, so it blends in really well. But I was going to ask you, Joshua, do you have any recollections of a St. Patty's Day that you remember or that you know fondly of? It's a drinking holiday. And I know back in your youth, Joshua, you used to put them down, buddy. I want to know, you probably went out one time on a St. Patty's Day and you had an amazing day or a horrible night. No?
I can't say that I have a super memorable St. Patrick's Day
That's the word I was looking
memory.
For, memorable.
I mean, I don't know. No, I don't think that I do. I don't think that I do, because I think I just would probably drink regardless of the day. I don't need St. Patrick's Day to, let's just pick a day to drink. Let's just pick St. Patrick's Day. No, but no, I really don't have it. Do you? Do you have any memorable ones you can actually remember? Because I know you get into the sauce pretty deep. You might not be able to remember it anyways. Sauce,
baby. The one I do remember was there's a place in downtown Santa Cruz. Joshua, I believe you know this place. Help me with the name here. It's right next to the Motive Club. Rosie's? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. Rosie McKenzie's? Rosie's? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Rosie whatever the name is. I remember one St. Patty's Day, which was probably the only St. Patty's Day that I went to. Got got freaking smoshed, you know. Very fun. They were doing I did not partake in this, but they were doing Jaeger bombs. Not a big fan of Jaeger bombs, but I watched people do them. It was amazing. Fun times. That was the first time I had a flaming Dr. Pepper, which was delicious. It tasted like Dr. Pepper. Don't ask me what's inside of it because I don't know. It was delicious. But this is also the first time I got pulled over driving my buddies home. All of us intoxicated.
Damn, that's a tough one. Oh my God, you get pulled over.
Oh yeah,
after. Yeah. Do you remember how old you were at the time? Sorry, how old are you when you got pulled over?
I believe at the time I was like 22, 23. I was pretty young. But luckily, I was the most sober of the friend group that I was in, and I was driving us home. And when I got pulled over, the officer in question was like, "Have you been drinking?" And I was like, "Maybe. You tell me." And he pulled me out, made me do a sobriety test, looked into the car, noticed like 3 other people just passed out drunk, and was like, "You think you can get them home?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he was like, "Awesome. All right." And he let me go. And I believe to this day, if that nice gentleman officer didn't let me go, my life would have gone a different way, buddy. I would have probably been all up in the sauce, probably gone. So
yeah, and you had a bunch.
Shout out to you, good police officer. Oh yeah, we would have been fucked. But I did learn my lesson: never drink and drive. And to that day, I never did. I will. I mean, they say buzz driving is drunk driving, but come on now. You might have a little like one or two drinks and then be able to drive. I'm just saying, I'm a big guy. I can hold them. All right. So.
Yeah, you do have a tolerance. Now that you mention it, though, I also do have a getting pulled over while drinking and driving. Is that not, should I not confess these types of things live? I mean, actually, we're not live.
I mean, I confessed to mine. I don't think I've ever told my parents that, or I don't think I've told anybody that one.
Yeah, should I confess? Should I tell my story? Should I tell my pulled over?
Scared.
On the pulled over and possibly life-changing event? Should I share that with you?
No.
Should I share that with all of you?
Everybody in the class, please raise your hand whether or not you want to hear that from Joshua. I see 3 people sleeping and 2 people have rose what looks to be a thumb. Oh, all right. Well, take that for what you will.
Okay. Well, I will do my best to tell this story. It's a drinking story. I know everybody has them, and we do not promote drinking and driving on this program.
Never.
But if you would like to share a story down below in the comment, feel free to. We do have,
leave it in the comments.
People who do edits. We do have people. They'll put in some emojis for you, and if you want to tell your story down below, in brief or in length, however you want to do it. But feel free to leave a comment. But my story starts before the age I was 21. Does that make it a bigger problem?
Oh no. I mean, there's a statute of limitations. I'm assuming, and sure.
Okay. Confession. I was not 21 when this incident happened. So growing up, there was a place near my house that we used to go and drink. Because obviously my parents were not okay with drinking at the house, right? This is totally not cool. I mean, maybe they knew something, maybe they didn't. But needless to say, we didn't do it in front of them because we highly respected my parents, and we were just not going to do it in front of them. Take that as it is. Yeah, do it behind their back. Hey, that's better, right? Yeah. Okay, no, it's not. So we would go somewhere else. So near my house, we would go. There was this creek, everybody's got a creek or a park or something they go party at or do whatever they do because they can't do it at home. So near my house, there was a creek. I spent a lot of time down there. On this one particular night, we got a bunch of beer, and I'm talking about a bunch of beer. This isn't like you got a 140 ounce or a 32 ounces. We had like 2 30 packs, right? We're like, oh shit, what is 6? What's there like? I think it was like 5 or 6 of us, whatever it was. What do you need 60 beers between like 5 or 6 people? I mean, that's just way too many beers, right? Like, what are you doing? Your stomach's even big enough. Well, you know what they were. You know, we were young. We were not quite of age, but we were healthy. We were strong. You know, we were ready to go. So we got these 30 packs. And what do? We lit a bonfire, you know, and we just went to town
in the creek.
on these. Oh, not well. Yes, down there was a beached area down in the creek. So
okay.
we went and just got beer after beer, a bunch of buddies just drinking, bonfire, you know, wrestling, just doing all the things you do as youngsters after you've had 60 beers, you know, down in a creek in the middle of the damn night. So we drank. It was a great time. So what happens after you drink a bunch of beers like that? Are you ready to go to bed? Who's going to bed after a bunch of beers? No. I mean, are you going to bed?
No,
are you passing out?
No. Fuck no. Well, maybe. I mean, I might pass out.
Now we're probably passing out, right?
Yeah.
But when you're young, like I said, and you're strong, you're feeling good, you got a car, you're like, hey, let's just go somewhere. So what happens? Everybody just fans out. You know, this person goes with their girlfriend. This person doesn't want to go anywhere, so they go home. Like, then what do I do? What do I do, Sean? Do you think I get in my car? Yeah, I got in my car. But
oh yeah, you got in your car.
The reason I got in the car because the girlfriend I had at the time was feeling hot. You know, she's feeling like, hey, what are you doing tonight after partying? And you know, what are you doing? She doesn't have a car. She can't come to me. So what am I doing? I'm going to her. You know, you always go. You go to her, right? So
you're thinking with your second head, not your big head.
Well, I was feeling good. I didn't want to go to bed. You know, I was ready to go. So what do I do? Got the call. Jump in my car. Head out of town. All right, so start going. Now, if you're familiar with the area that I live in, there's a series of areas where growing up, you just know that there's CHPs that just hang out. I'm not gonna say the overpasses, but anybody going south towards the Santa Cruz area, mind you, I was only going to Aptos. Again, it's another local town where I live. Not that far from where I live. So take off
15 minutes away from where you live.
Yeah. So me in the sober state of mind, I know where every single one of these CHPs sits. They just kind of hang out. You know, this is their spots. So being under the influence, I'm just like, I'm trying to get there, right? I got the phone call in my life. I'm getting lucky tonight. I'm feeling good, you know, hot. So I'm jamming. I'm probably going like 85 miles an hour. I'm probably, hey, I'm jamming. I want to get there, right? Who doesn't want to get there? So jamming, 85 miles an hour. Next thing you know, normally I know these spots. I see the lights behind me and I'm like, holy shit. I'm feeling buzzed. The lights just got flipped on. I'm not even 21. Guess what? My life is about to change, everybody. My car's getting taken away. My life is ruined. My life is ruined. My heart drops. I'm paranoid and freaked out. So what do? I run, don't I? I step on the gas. I take off. No.
You fucking what?
No.
No.
I'm not that brave.
Okay.
No. I'm not outrunning the cops in my truck that doesn't even have automatic windows. Everybody, the truck doesn't have automatic windows. This thing is, you know, it's like 5 years
she's
old.
ready.
I'm not outrunning this.
Back in your youth.
Yeah, I'm not outrunning. Okay. So I suck it up, put on my blinker because I remembered that much.
That's good.
I pulled over. So I was like, well, he can't get me for a blinker. You know, like I'm thinking with my head. I'm like, he can't get me for my blinker. I use that. Okay, pull over. There's 2 of them. You know, 2.
Oh, shit.
There's 2. There's not just one. Now I don't have to explain myself to one person. I got to explain myself to 2 people. Dude walks up. You know, it's late at night. Comes to my driver's side. Does the old tap on the window because I didn't roll it down. I wasn't ready for I was like, do you roll down the window? Like, you know, a little tap on the glass. I'm like, maybe I can just get away with doing this through the glass. Maybe I can outsmart this cop. He doesn't need to know shit. You know, I'm a genius. I've seen enough movies. I can get away with this. Just do it this way. Nope. Roll down the window. All right. Roll down the window. does the old flashlight in the eyeballs, and I'm like, fuck, he knows.
Like, fuck me.
He knows I'm nervous. And he goes, son, where are you going? I'm like, to my girlfriend's house. He goes, you know what time it is? I go, yeah. He goes, that's where you really going? I go, yeah, I'm going to my girlfriend's house. He goes, kind of late for that, isn't it? I'm like, well, if you knew my girlfriend, no, it's not. So I'm like, it's not late enough. It's not late enough. We'll get there.
Early.
We'll get there. Parents aren't quite asleep yet. It's a little too early for that, but I'm gonna get there. Right? That's my goal. Got to get there. She's 2 exits away. That's all I got to get there. I'm 2 exits away. He goes, well, have you been drinking? And I'm like, he's only asking me that because he probably smells it by now. Like I can't lie.
Oh yeah.
I can't lie to this man. He's smart, and there's 2 of them. I can't have smart one knows. If I get one, the other guy's gonna believe. Come on. So he goes, son, I can smell it. I'm like, you're right. I've been drinking. So how many did you have? Mm-hmm. What do you think I told him? Do you think I told him I drank 60 beers? Like, what do you think?
63.
Like, what is the number between,
a realistic number? I think you probably told him like 4. You're like,
4 beers.
I had 4 beers.
You think I was that brave?
That seems like a reasonable number. Oh, did you tell him just a 1?
Oh, absolutely. I told him.
I had 1 beer, officer.
I told him, officer,
really? Yeah.
I was hanging out with my friends. I had 1 beer tonight, and that's it. He goes, okay, I appreciate the honesty, but son, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh boy.
Now I really know how this is gonna go, right? Like I'm fucked. Like I'm looking for a penny, because the old penny trick. Put the penny under the tongue. There's all kinds of I'm looking around like, how am I gonna get away with this? It's a fucking something in my car, hot Cheeto or some shit. Like fuck. So get out of the car. Walk around the back.
Some shit.
Standing right there, doing the flashlight thing. He goes, son. Again, what's son? I guess I'm a son to this guy. I don't know. Because he knows I'm not 21, so I'm apparently a kid to him at this point. Which I was. He goes, I'm gonna go and get my little breathalyzer kit, and we're gonna have you blow. We're gonna have you blow. And depending on what you blow,
okay,
we're just gonna go a couple directions. One direction is your car, your life, and your girlfriend is probably not gonna see you for a while. You're not going anywhere. You're coming with us. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck. All right, so I'm nervous, right? Goes and gets a little fucking thing. Put it on my mouth. First attempt. I'm just blowing. I'll spare you blowing into the mic because I'm not going to do that. Not that kind of guy. So I start blowing into this thing. He goes, blow harder. And I'm like, geez, I've never heard a guy tell me this before. This is fucking gross. It's fucking disgusting. It's already awkward enough. This is gross. So I keep going. And then, okay, didn't get a reading. I'm like, all right, I passed. I got one. All right. So he goes, you know what? We're going to do it again. Blow it again. All right. Keep blowing. This time it read like 0.001 or some bullshit. Like it was way like there was zeros and it was like far away from the zeros, right? It was like far enough away that I saw daylight. I was like, fuck, dude. Like I can see the light. God damn it. But he's like, you know what? You're not 21, are you? I mean, he's asking me fucking questions like he doesn't know the answers to these shits. Yeah, you're right. I'm not 21. He goes, okay, well, I'm going to walk over here with my partner, who's in training, mind you. Like it was his buddy. He's like, he's in training, and I'm going to have a discussion that you're not going to be privy to. And when I come back, depending on what he says, like I told you, you're not seeing your girlfriend tonight. Your car's gone. Your insurance, your parents, like you are. The rest of your life is ruined. Fuck. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Walks away. Has a little discussion. I feel like they were just stalling a little bit too. They knew I was freaking out.
Oh yeah, they put the pressure on you, bro. That's what they were doing.
Dude comes back and he's like, "Well, son, you're lucky." And I'm like, "I'm lucky." I'm lucky. Are you sure I'm lucky? Are you sure I'm lucky, or am I
You just
or
made
am I
me
about
blow
to get
you
lucky
twice.
Yeah, like he's like, dude, what happened here? So you're lucky. He says, you know what? You are going to get to see your girlfriend tonight. But you know why? Because my partner said to give you a chance. But you know what I feel? The guy's talking to me. He's like, you know what I feel? He's like, I think you should be going to jail tonight. I think I should change your life right now and prove a point to you tonight. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, I'm glad you're not making a decision.
You're
you son of a like, fuck.
dick.
I'm glad you're not making because my night's fucked. Like, it's over. So he goes, but you know what? There's a catch to this. There's a catch to this deal. And I'm like, oh no, what's the deal? What's the catch? You know, I'm already breaking the fucking law. I'm already breaking the law. Now there's rules to the breaking laws and shit. So he goes, you're going to get in your car. And you said your girlfriend was 2 exits down, right? Well, she was. He goes, we're going to follow you to the driveway of your girlfriend's house. And if you go anywhere other than where you said you're going to go, we're pulling you back over and you're going to fucking jail. And I'm like, oh shit, this guy means business. Like, this guy means business, right? And I'm like, dude, good thing I didn't lie to this guy.
Good thing you didn't lie. Yeah.
Because I had nowhere to go. I had nowhere to go at that point. So what did I do?
Yeah.
I did exactly what I was honest about from the get-go. Yes, I had beers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was going to my girlfriend's
sir.
house. And yes, officer, I was trying to get lucky. So I got in my car, drove right to my girlfriend's house. And what did he do? He sat at the end of the driveway till I got out of my truck and I walked to the front door and I disappeared inside. And guess what? The parents never went to bed and I didn't get lucky.
Well, at least you didn't get your life changed forever.
God, yeah. Like I told my girl, and you know what's ironic about this? You know what's really ironic is
you knew the officer.
I didn't know the officer, but
Okay.
the father of my girlfriend at the time, her dad is a sheriff.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you think they did a little talky talk afterwards?
I had.
They're like, hey, you know that kid? Like,
I don't know if sheriffs and CHP really communicate with one another on like common ground or common basis, but
yeah.
you know, when it's all said and done, drinking and driving is never a good thing. I will never promote it. I will never say it's a good thing, but what I will do my best at is always to tell the truth. And that night, everybody, was a very good night to tell the truth. Because when I did that, I basically got out of trouble for telling the truth. And it was amazing to see how that worked out. Even though I was underage drinking on the road in the middle of the night, breaking the law, I got a break. So the moral of the story, I guess, just be honest sometimes. Sometimes just be honest, you know, whether it's to an officer, whether it's to your girlfriend, your partner, you're just, you know, maybe you're at work, you know, don't be too honest, but but just
Don't be
just
okay.
like be honest when you can, because in that situation, once again, like Sean's story was, you know, his life could have changed and my life certainly could have changed big time that night. And I told the truth. So that is my story.
Joshua, you know, I'm glad, I'm really glad everything kind of just worked out for both of us in that regard, you know, like that is, you know, when you're young, you make mistakes, right? And I think the officers who pulled us both over saw that we were making a mistake and, you know, gave us an opportunity to correct the ship. And sometimes they probably do that for people and it doesn't work. And sometimes with us, it works, you know. But speaking of working out, Joshua, the people have been working out for damn near 30 minutes. You guys got a good sweat going. I like it. I like this. I like this motivational speaking, you know. Hopefully you didn't tune it all out. You can tune this out if you really want to. But congratulations, halfway through. Let's continue, Joshua. Now that we went on like a whole half-hour side tangent, do you have any fucking reasons to drink today, Joshua? Any national holidays? Or are you all drinked out?
No.
Like, I don't know. What's up?
I'm
What's up,
totally.
buddy? What you got?
Again, we don't promote drinking on here. You can drink whatever you want. Just because you say the word drink doesn't mean it has to be alcohol, everybody. You can drink a glass of milk if you want to. You know, drink a bunch of water, electrolytes, whatever you want to drink.
That protein shake, baby.
Whatever you want. And just because you cannot see the contents on the inside of my cup does not mean there's alcohol in here. Okay.
Got another Star Wars cup? Where's your Wookiee cup, bro?
Oh, I got lots of cups. Maybe next episode I'll bust out another cup. I got a bunch of cups. But you asked for another reason to drink. Let me give you a couple holidays or observances for this March 19th, because that's what today is. This is episode 25. This lands on March 19th. And guess what? We got a few for March 19th.
All right.
I got 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I can still count. There's 5 on the screen over here.
Thank God.
Okay. You ready for him, Sean? You ready? I got 5.
I'm ready. Let me have him. Give him to me,
All right.
baby.
So, for your number 1 holiday observant on this March 19th is Snowman Burning Day.
What the fuck? All right. So you're burning some snowmen? Is that what's it? So we're burning snowmen. How do you burn a snowman?
I
want to know how you burn a snowman. Somebody explain that shit to me. We taking Elon Musk like a flamethrower? Is that what we're doing? Straight to the dome on that snowman.
Yeah, Snowman Burning Day. Like, how does that even work? You know, sometimes I find these things and I'm like, I wish I would have done research on that and because what does that even mean, right? Take a drink before.
It has to be like an Alaskan. No, go for it. It has to be like an Alaskan holiday or some shit, Joshua, where it's just snowing constantly. And you just get sick and tired of it, and you just fucking pour gasoline on a snowman, light him up.
All right.
Damn.
So for my number 2, no particular order. This is just kind of how I wrote them down.
Mm.
I have Saint Joseph's Day.
Remind me again, Joshua, who is Saint Joseph? Did you go that far into that?
I wanted to, but I did not get deep into the Saint Joseph's Day. I'm going to go on the limb here and say he was probably another saint. Now, did Saint Joseph know Saint Patrick? Like maybe they were buddies? I don't know.
Good question.
But Saint Joseph, I don't know. If somebody does know and you want to leave a comment,
Wait a minute.
or maybe you can look it up. I don't know who Saint Joseph is.
Oh, we're just gonna cut that part out. Mia, go ahead and cut that out. I don't want to look like an idiot. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Sean's lost it, everybody. Sean officially has lost.
Listen, I made myself a double drink for this because there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes after this episode, guys, and no spoilers, but Daddy needs to drink, and Daddy made his drink too strong.
Well, Sean.
Anyways, Joshua, let's go on to your third. Hang on. What's the third holiday, Joshua?
So the third holiday I have on my list for this March 19th is, I guess technically, March 19th is the first day of spring. Am I right? Did I mess that up?
Sure. Fuck, I can Google it, but I'm going to say you're right.
Okay. Well, first day of spring, everybody. Celebrate. Buy a bathing suit or throw the old one away. Whatever you got to do. First day of spring. Time to work on our tank.
Joshua, out of all the seasons, do you think spring is your most favorite or least favorite of the seasons?
I'm a big fan of sun. I really like the sun, and I feel like I'm a human battery when it comes to the sun. So yeah, I literally am a human battery. I'm the human version of a solar panel. So when the sun hits me, there's a lot of energetic, good things come out of it. So when I'm in this dark room, it's kind of hard for me to feel energized. But typically, I think I am a spring summer, but I do like to cool down because I run hot sometimes. But I think typically, like you would find me on a beach in a pair of shorts, working on a tan, staring at my gut going, my goodness, does the underside of this gut tan too? Like, do I have to lay a certain way to get that crease, the same shade as the rest of my body? Yeah, you all know, you with some creases out there, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Yeah, talking to you guys too. Yeah. So yeah, I like spring. I like summer. I can dig it.
Nice.
So I got 4. I mean, I got 5. Do you want my next one for you, Sean?
Yeah. Lay 'em on me. Let's go.
Okay. Let's keep it with you. I mean, you asked about, spring and whatever. So I guess today is the spring equinox as well. I wanted to come up with some science facts for the spring equinox. But if I remember correctly, the spring equinox is when, I'm probably going to fuck this up, is when the sun, like the way the Earth's tilt is when it is equal on the whole thing. Like it's at its equal. It's like a 50-50, like you got as much sun and as much darkness on either side of the planet.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. I mean, I guess that would make sense considering the word equal, like equinox.
There you go.
Equinox. Equal on both sides. I mean, yeah. Hey, even if it's wrong, I'm calling it right, baby.
Should I give you my last one? Are you ready for the last one, John?
Is this one going to make me talk about cyber censorship again?
Oh, God. Yeah, that was in the last episode. Oh, man. We got into cyber censorship the last episode, and my goodness, we were going in circles. I think we were chasing our tail a little bit.
Leave a comment if you feel cyber censorship is the best.
I know, right?
Someone
Are you for cyber
shit
censorship? Yeah. Are you voting cyber censorship or not? Would we be censored? That'd be interesting to know.
Instantly. Within the first 5 minutes of this episode, I talked about waking up with my hands covered in shit. So yes, we would have been censored a long time ago.
For the algorithm, I think you may just have been outside of the algorithm to be able to talk about poo and get away with it. I think it's the first couple minutes or some shit where they really get you. But let me hit you with the last one.
Give us your fifth one, Joshua. What is the fifth one?
Let me hit you with the last one. Well, we do this every day. And I hope if you don't do it every day, you probably should. Don't wait for this day to get it out. But today, on March 19th, is Let's Laugh Day.
Oh, that's a good one, buddy. I hope people watching or listening have a laugh, whether it be a good laugh or a bad laugh. I just hope you have a laugh, That's all I can ask for.
If you haven't laughed by now, my goodness. I mean, I don't want to tell you to change the channel, but Jesus, if you haven't gotten a chuckle out of that man's face, or the talk of the underside of my gut that hasn't seen, sunlight in, probably at least half a year. My goodness, change the channel. Let's have some fun. Join in on the phone with us.
Right.
Have a laugh.
Don't be too hard on yourselves. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, but that was my fifth one.
Good, man. I'm glad. Those were some excellent reasons to drink. I appreciate them, buddy. We're at close to 40 minutes here, Joshua. Do you have any fun finds or anything, or should we just get into this fucking unboxing of this first monsters thing?
I don't have any fun finds for everybody today. I have been locked away either at work or in my home office doing work. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to go out and do fun finds. I have been poking around the clearance aisles, the clearance areas, but just nothing has really caught my attention. So hopefully next episode I can come up with something, but I haven't really found a reason just to drop the dollar on just something. I want it to be meaningful. I want it to be something that really touches me in one way or another. But nothing this time.
I think you're looking in the wrong clearance sections.
I know, right? But no fun finds for me today, Sean, unfortunately.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got over there
Well, let's fucking get into this shit, Joshua. So let's do a pre-introduction to this. The other day, Joshua, I was surfing the internet, as one does, right? When I'm not looking at pornographic imagery. I came across this website called Mart. All right. They do a bunch of different vinyl figurines by different artists, and some of them are really cute. Some of them are kind of weird. And I was just like scrolling through, and I was like, whoa, this looks phenomenal. And I came across these little blind boxes of the Monsters vinyl things that they're doing. So this is like a limited edition release that they're doing. And I saw that and I was like, fuck, I really want to do that. I really want to get these. Like, I want the whole set. I want to put them somewhere in the background. And I want to, like, just have them. Because I'm a big Monsters fan. Big Halloween fan. Like, not the movies, but, like, the holiday. But I love the classic Universal Monsters. So, I went out. Well, sorry. Backtrack. This Pop Mart had a store open just recently here in Seattle, and it was on my bucket list to go and like go visit because it just opened and I just wanted to go check it out, right? So finally, last weekend we had the time and we went out there, and lo and behold, there they were, Joshua. There they were, just sitting there taunting me. So I discussed it with my partner. I was like, woman, I'm going to buy 9 of these. She looked at me in my eyes and said, why? And I said, because I'm going to open them on the podcast. Write this shit off. And she was like, you don't get any money for the podcast. And I go, not yet. So, with that being said, Joshua, I have 9 of these bad boys. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. I don't know the format, though, of how I'm going to post these, like repost these on the social media. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cool little box here. I don't know if I'll have fucking us talking over it or whatnot, but there you go. Cool little box. There's a little tab up here that I'm going to pull so we can open it. So let's go ahead and grab that and fucking open that shit. Ooh, satisfying. Delicious. Let's go ahead and just fucking
just get into it. Just open that box up, man. You're not gonna keep that box anyways.
No, this is what the people want, Joshua. People want to see this shit. Okay.
Yeah, you get into that thing. All those freaking Vienna sausage fingers you have stuffing in that box. You freaking.
So first thing's a little chair. Got a little chair.
All right.
Yeah. Don't eat this, by the way. Don't eat this. This is silicone. Don't eat that.
That is not crystal meth, everybody. That's not an import of crystal meth. That's not good.
So here he is. He's inside here. I can already tell you which one it is because there's a little card in there, but I will go ahead and just open that for you.
Doing it the wrong. Have you ever opened a package in your life?
Nope.
Jesus.
Never in my life have I opened a package. So this is my first time for all of us. Let's do this. There he is, Joshua. This is our first little guy here. We go ahead and we got Dracula, boy. Look at that guy. So beautiful. Let me go ahead and open his chair so he can sit down. And the reason I thought these were fucking sick, Joshua, Jay, opening his fucking chair, is because they're supposed to be like in a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see, there's his chair, and on the back, a little Dracula.
I like how it has it like a it's like a director's chair, like who's sitting in that chair.
Yeah.
There's Dracula in that chair.
Also there is, and you really can't see it, but there's a goblet in here.
Okay.
Where he's drinking his little glass of wine. So go pull that out.
A goblet. It's a goblet.
Little goblet. Look at that. Little goblet.
Little John would refer to that as a crunk cup.
Yeah, a little crunk cup. Here you go. He's fucking in his chair. Fucking in his beautiful little chair. I'll go ahead and put the little thing in his hand. His little crunk cup. If I fucking can. This shit's difficult as fuck. Oh my god. Just fucking get... There we go. There you go.
Nice. I love the detail. I love... do you think they're doing that with 3D printers? Do you think that's how they're putting together these little figurines now? Are there
possibly
molds? How do you think they're doing those things? I love it.
I mean, if it's 3D printed, that's a great 3D printer, dude. Like, because there's no like cut lines or anything on that shit. It's just beautiful. So who knows? I don't know how they're doing it. It's nice as fuck though. So there you go. There's our first one. We'll see how this works in the fucking edit. Hello,
and
YouTube.
That's one of
social.
how many? How many? So you got one of how many?
So there is a collection. Oh, I can show you actually what was in the box. So check it out. So inside the box, you get a little spoiler card
It's
here.
like a playing card or something?
Which is pretty cool.
Trader's card? Yeah.
A trader card.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it say his age or height, or
Actually,
does it
pretty
give
good card,
any
too.
kind of profile like description?
It says Dracula, and then in what appears to be a different language, it probably says hugest, biggest cock. You know,
I don't think it says
Not
that.
sure.
I don't think
it could.
It's not saying
It
that.
could.
It's not.
Definitely could. How do you know? Do you speak that language?
I do.
Exactly. You don't know,
It's
bro.
called Scribble.
Oh, you
And
do.
yeah.
So Joshua, there are 9 of them to collect, with one of them being a secret one that you can get. There is a 1 in 148 chance you can get that secret one. So odds are not in our favor on that one. So let's not hope on that.
Well, I mean, you got
So,
extremely
there you go.
lucky. I forget what episode it was with that chase. You know, that
I know. That was beautiful. That was a great episode.
Extremely lucky.
He's still worth like $90, by the way. He's phenomenal.
I don't even know what episode that was. That was one of the first episodes we did, wasn't it? So like,
Yeah, I think it might have been the Halloween episode, if I remember correctly. I don't know. You'll just have to go back and rewatch them. Let's go.
yeah, that'll be a highlight.
And now that that's over with, Joshua, hopefully I can edit that and make it look good and post that on the socials. Congratulations, you made it this far. Let's talk about, Joshua, our fortunes. So last week, Joshua, a sad endeavor happened. We ran out of Special K fortunes. And it made me sad. Made me terribly sad, Joshua. But upon thinking about it, I know that you still have all of those goddamn Panda Express fake ass cookies. And I have a proposal for you, Joshua. I have a proposal.
Okay.
How would you like to just give us those fortunes, right? And I will use the power of the internet and give us our lucky numbers. How does that sound to you?
I'm down with it, you know, because we have talked about it in the past. I went out and I bought some Panda Express fortune cookies thinking they were going to have lucky numbers and they were going to have amazing fortunes on them, and they don't have any of those. So hopefully today, when we open up one of these cookies, we'll get a decent fortune, and Sean can pull up some numbers or read us off some lucky numbers that will win one of you amazing listeners, and those of you in the classroom, maybe another free ticket, a lotto ticket, or maybe it'll win you something big. You know, that's the goal. The goal is here to continue to win, and we want to win with you. We're trying to guide you in that direction. So totally up for it. Whenever you're ready, Sean, let me know when you have those lucky numbers, because I have the fortunes.
Well, we always do the fortune first, Joshua, and I found a nice website that'll give us some lucky numbers, and I think you'll be happily entertained with it. So give us our fortune first, Joshua. Let's start to wind these people down from their workouts.
Right.
Let's get ready to wrap this shit up.
So here's how we're going to do this. I don't want to just pick the one right off the top, so I'm going to pour them all over my desk. And I'm going to count.
I like when you make a mess, baby.
I'm going to count how many of these bad boys I have left, and we're going to start it off with Sean picking one of these cookies based off of how many cookies I have left, everybody. So, the count of cookies I still have remaining from Busted Panda Express is I have lucky number 7. That's the amount of cookies I have left on this table. Sean.
You have 7 cookies left?
7 cookies.
What?
7
That's
cookies.
incredible. Okay.
So give me a number between 1 and 7, and this will determine the cookie. Did I pick?
Right. Well, obviously, we got to go to 7. For those of you who don't know, we are collecting 7s this year. We're shooting for 7 number 7s in our lucky numbers. And at the end of the year, if we do that, then we're going to do a special giveaway alongside the giveaway that we'll probably end up doing with these monster vinyl figures. But with that said, Joshua, I want the cookie number 7, please.
Oh, you're the top. You're going with the lucky number 7 right off the rip.
Right off the freaking rip, baby.
All right. And if you watched the last episode, I'm sick and tired of pulling out my vacuum every single time I break one of these cookies up and it goes all over my carpet. So I'm going to crumble this thing inside the bag and pull the fortune from inside the bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. A nice crunched cookie.
Hell yeah. It's all white too. Ugh.
It's gross.
Disgusting.
It's gross. One of these days I'm going to look up the ingredients and like what goes into making a fortune cookie, because whatever they're doing here is not correct.
It's not correct.
Yeah, it's not right. Do not put that into your body. If you're eating these cookies at the end thinking they're going to give you something special, just don't eat it. Maybe try something different this time. Don't eat the cookie. Don't eat the cookie. So here we go, everybody. I got your fortune. So for March 19th, 2024, here is your lucky fortune. You will take a gamble and win.
Are you saying that these monster figurines are going to win us, Joshua? Are we about to win the internet?
I know so. It's extremely hard to read. It never shows up. That might focus, actually. My busted ass nail. But yeah, that's what we got here, folks. For your fortune, one more time, because we always read it out twice in case you miss it the first time and you're in your workout and you're sweating and you're breathing so hard right now you missed it. You're like, shit, what did I miss out on? I'm going to read it for you one more time. Here you go. So for your fortune on March 19th, 2024 is as followed. You will take a gamble and win.
I love it. I love it, Joshua. I fucking love it. I'm hopeful. And now, Joshua, I have a website that'll give us some lucky numbers. These are the Super Lucky 7 lotto numbers. Joshua, but not only, Joshua, can we have lucky numbers, buddy. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to pick, Joshua. So we can do numbers 1 through however many you want. But typically, I think it only goes up to 50? I don't remember how far the lotto goes. Do you know how far the lotto goes, Joshua? Like what numbers they can use?
I've seen numbers as high as in the 50s, but I don't know where it caps out at. So this number I'm going to pick, am I picking one? Is there a particular order? No. Am I picking more than one? What are the rules, the guidelines? Because these don't have numbers on the back, so we gotta try something different.
Okay, sorry. So it only goes up to 49. So forget what I just told you.
Oh wow, okay.
So it'll be 7 numbers, one through 49. But this is more of what I'm looking for, Joshua. So we have what they call more lucky options. Okay. One of the questions on here is your horoscope. It sounds like a massage parlor.
Jesus, they should do that.
Your horoscope, buddy. For this first one, let's do your horoscope. What are you, Joshua? Are you an Aquarius? Are you a Leo? Are you a Virgin? A Virgo? Sorry, mispronounced it.
My birthday falls on August 10th. Yes, when that comes around again, if you guys want to send me a gift, I'm totally cool with it. I'm not going to be biased. You can send me something. But August 10th does fall on, is considered a Leo.
Okay, we'll go ahead and put that on there. The other question, Joshua, is a good luck charm, e.g., your lucky color. Do you have any good luck charms, Joshua?
Can I pick a lucky color?
You can pick a lucky color, sure.
Okay. I'm going to go with not my lucky color, I'm going to go with somebody else's lucky color. And I'm going to go with purple.
Ooh, okay. Perfect. Now, there's 2 more questions, Joshua. Now, you can choose whether or not you want to do these ones, but I'm going to tell you them anyway. So the first question is numbers to exclude. So do you want any numbers you don't want? Do you want to put any numbers in there?
Nope. Give it all to me. No exclusion here. Everybody's welcome. Bring it on.
Okay, so I think that kind of answers my second question, which is numbers to always include.
All of them.
Now you can benefit us on this one, Joshua. You could put to always have a 7 in there. But
I don't want that. I don't. No.
You know,
no.
Is that,
I
is
love
that
the
messing it too
randomness.
much? You know,
I want the randomness of what we do here. Nothing scripted. Let's
Okay.
keep it random.
So then here, for the ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share my screen with everybody right now. So that way, you know that I'm not fucking with anybody. Here it is. All right. So these are not our numbers. About to generate our numbers right now. But everything seems correct in here, Joshua? Yes?
All right, what do you got in there? You got a, okay. Yeah. Leo. Purple. Yeah. Let's go. Roll the dice.
All right, buddy. Here we go. So our lucky numbers are as followed: 3, 16, 31, 33, 37, 38, and 41.
My goodness.
For the people in the back, Joshua. For the people in the back. One more time. Your lucky numbers are 3, 16, 31, 33, 37, 38, 41. There you go, buddy. Those are your lucky numbers. You think they're going to win anything, Joshua? I'm scared that they're not.
There's a few lucky numbers in there, actually. I feel like somebody's got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what they say about the lotto? If you do not play, you will never win.
Very true. Very true. I want to win something, Joshua. But you know what? I think I already did, buddy. I have you. I have the beautiful audience here. I think I'm already a winner, you know?
How did I know? Sometimes you're predictable. Somehow I knew you were going to say that. You knew that. But
Baby boy, I'm AI generated, baby. I'm AI generated, all right? I'm nothing but predictability. You know what I mean?
But you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're both winners here, and everybody watching is a winner too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I guess we should just land this plane, Joshua. I mean, fucking 3 minutes out of 1 hour, unless you got 3 minutes of a topic you want to talk about, Joshua.
No, most of my topics just go on and on and on. They got a lot going on up here. Like, that's the one thing I cannot do is I can never shut this brain off. And the problem with that is you have to somehow, if you're in my shoes, figure out a way to articulate what that mess is going on up there. It's a struggle, everybody. It is a struggle. So if you're somebody like me, get creative. Maybe get, like I've always said, pick up a paintbrush, draw a little bit, find a platform, do something with your creativity, because it's tough having something always going on in your head. And that is my shoes every single day I wake up. There's always something going on.
Well, you're not wrong, buddy. It doesn't stop. All right, let's land this plane. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, God bless you. Damn, that's an endeavor right there. Also, you can end your workout early today. Little 2-minute workout. Little 2-minute. What is it? Fucking.
It's not over yet.
2 minutes early, bro.
It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess, sorry. I wanted to give you guys a break, but Joshua says no.
Nope.
So whatever. With that being said, Joshua, any final thoughts? Anything you want to get off your chest? Think the cops are gonna
final
pull you over again,
thoughts.
buddy?
Final thoughts. Final confessions. Don't hold it against me, everybody. I was young once. I did admit to having a beverage and getting on the road and breaking a couple laws. But with all of that said, don't forget to tell the truth every once in a while. if you can't tell the truth, all the time, at least do it every once in a while, and do it with the people that you love. Do it with the people that you trust, because if they love you enough, and you tell them the truth, they more than likely will forgive you, no matter what you done. Even if you stole $1 from the tip jar, maybe not, I don't know. Or the penny that was supposed to go to
they fire you ass.
Feed the hungry. The 1 penny that you took from the gas station little cup. But yeah, try telling the truth every once in a while. And I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I love you too, Sean.
Oh, thanks, Josh. I love you too. Oh, also, sorry about the lighting. By the way, the sun is moving that way, so forgive me. Anyways, that's it. Deuces.